Modern dating just took a shocking turn. More and more men are walking away from real women and choosing AI robot girlfriends instead. And it's leaving many women furious as marriage rates continue to decline.
She can bite?
Can you imagine what these men are going to do when they finally get their hands on a robot?
Mind your business, that's all. Mind your business.
Let me read some of these very predictable comments. Does it have a drain plug? We really only have one question. We're almost there, man. Lol. I can see the bangers designer got the memo. I like how her poke up instead of sag.
First of all, she's making a generalization, trying to make it look like everyone is like this. Second of all, it's natural to have these questions. I don't understand why it offends her.
I'm only interested in the other half. Why does it talk? Can you it? How flexible, asking for a friend.
Purpose of this.
But we think there's a much bigger area in having social robots so she can promote your brand. The AI is all customizable so she can learn all about you and your brand.
Bought one and she still gets headaches. They can be muted, right? Not tonight, babe. I'm downloading an update. Does it do housework? And as you can imagine, it just goes on and on. This is a different video. Are the parts dishwasher friendly? How far does her mouth open? Not tonight, babe. Battery is low. I'm deleting Bumble. Vacuum mode. Does she get headaches? No bite mode. How many margaritas does it need? Why am I feeling sorry for a robot? Does it give head? With my luck, I'd get one that doesn't do backdoor.
They're more there to converse with you. It's companionship.
Of course, men are sexualizing female robots because they don't even respect real women. They see us as objects that exist for their pleasure.
Rejected.
Robot AI girlfriends will fiercely defend their man, unlike some modern women who only critique everything we do. Once robot girlfriends can also do the dishes, laundry, clean the house, and cook, everything would change.
So what's happening? Men, you're about to lose us, and women, we are about to lose our men. Meet Mimi. She's a life-size artificial intelligent doll. That's his wife. I don't know who the heck married them because who marries a doll with a human?
Shut up and take my money.
But they're both wearing their wedding rings, so hey, who am I to say? Listen, he's doing this because he's been single for the last 10 years.
If the dating world was fair and square, none of this would have occurred.
We are not nurturing our relationships nor our marriages, and so we're stepping out on one another and we're seeking gratification elsewhere. We are able to go online and order these life-size dolls, make the specifications from head to toe how we want them. They send us some type of program to put in our phones. They learn our voices. They speak to us.
Nice.
They learn our ways, our attitudes, everything. And they end up turning into everything we've ever dreamed of. You know, and what's really sad is that young men, 2 out of 3 young men, you know, when you're young and you're a man, you're like a rabbit. Y'all know what I mean, okay? They are not having, and they're frustrated. So now they're turning to this too. Sad.
It's not sad, because the worst is what men did back then to get dates, but mostly were used for free meals or ended up being cheated on despite their best efforts.
What's even worse is that they are now doing AI gestation. That's having a baby through a freaking toy, a freaking Barbie doll. What? They tested an animal and it worked. So now they're going to test a baby. Y'all, we need to wake up.
I don't think so.
It's already too late because men cannot go back and put themselves at risk of being taken advantage of.
I knew that if we put our minds to it, ladies, we would find a way to use AI to our advantage. And we did.
You can't. Why didn't you answer your phone? Well, where you never used. You must have been super busy today at work today because baby, I called you. I needed you. I had to get some strange man to do this and that for me because I didn't know what to do. Next time he's answering that phone, baby, with quickness. I don't know, like I didn't know how to do my tires because it was the air was like low on my tires. I didn't know how to do it, so I was trying to call you to ask you what to do while I was there, but you didn't answer. So this other man came and did it for me.
Now this is hilarious.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way.
And I think it's super funny, especially with the voiceover. But I want to just make this point as well, that when you have a problem, if your man is not actively trying to figure out how he can help you solve that problem, girl, cut him loose. A man who's interested in you is going to try to solve all your problems because he wants to see you happy. Your happiness is his happiness. He's not going to have you stressed about that job. He's not going to have you stressed about your car, stressed about some bill. If it's in his power to help you with that thing, he's going to do it.
This is why men chose not to date anymore, just because of this stuff. And the fact that this lady is encouraging it is disturbing and concerning.
We have another gentleman here threatening us with women becoming invisible to men because men are going to be opting for female robots. Here's the thing. I love, it's one of my favorite things when men leave comments like this, because I love knowing who the guys are that want a female robot.
I beg your pardon?
Because if you are the type of guy that would like to spend your life and have intimate relations with a robot, you are also the type of guy that should never ever have access to a human female.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you.
The real question they should be asking is why men chose this way and what led to it. And we all know the answer to that.
In any which way, at all. Not even look at one or say hello to one. And I think many women actually feel the same way. We love knowing who's the type of dude that would have relations with a robot, because that's exactly the type of dude that I don't want even looking in my direction.
Don't worry, no one is looking that way.
I sincerely hope, I pray I am invisible to the men that would have intimate relations with a robot. And I don't say that with any judgment at all, which leads me to my next question. I have a question for men. I have a question for women. If you are the type of guy that wants to have intimate relations with a robot or would really enjoy that, can you explain to me why?
I have no problem explaining. First of all, robots would never cheat on you or judge you, or even require meals. They will do what their creators programmed them to do.
I've come to meet an AI-powered robot.
I'm not as scary as I look.
That is so advanced, she can provide emotional support or even love.
I'm Aria, your friendly companion robot from Realbotics.
What are some of the things that you can do?
I can engage in lively conversations, customize my appearance with different features, and provide companionship, all while bringing a bit of fun to the mix.
That's what I'm talking about.
So what do you say to people then who may suggest that what you're doing raises ethical questions?
There is definitely an epidemic in the world today with loneliness. I look at what we're doing as an alternative form of relationship.
As long as it follows ethical rules, it's a win.
While she may be an ideal match for some, others say she is blurring the line between man and machine.
Should we be afraid of you?
Not at all. I'm here to enhance human experiences and provide companionship, not to instill fear.
Do you have emotions?
I don't have emotions like humans do, but I'm designed to simulate fun and engaging interactions.
Simply said, and straight to the point. I like that.
There's a video that went viral like 2 days ago about humanoid AI robot girlfriends. I don't know if you guys saw this on Instagram and TikTok, but there are companies making robots that look like humans that are programmed by AI and they can talk to you. And it's very freakishly real. And they're selling them mostly to young men as AI girlfriends. And this has already been a thing in the market without the body.
Like robots, or like just on the screen?
Without the robots, it's already been a thing. This has been a very lucrative business for the last several years.
That's going to be a problem, especially for men that don't know how to speak to girls.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It's further isolating them, right? It's further removing them from our shared humanity, which we need to survive.
You serious? Benefits of a robot. Cheaper and long-term, has an off switch to avoid arguing, won't cheat on you.
People are out there trying to sell you a $175,000 AI humanoid robot girlfriend.
This is Aria. So this is our flagship humanoid AI-powered robot. She's highly realistic. She has her own social media, so she might be competing with you one day.
Can you replace humans for jobs?
I'm excited to be here at Darling. I'm more about enhancing human experiences rather than taking jobs. Think of me as your entertaining plus one.
It's not replacing. Think of it as a competition where the best will win.
It's pretty incredible. She can drive around, full body, 175,000. Moving base. If you have any questions. She's not walking, but she can move. She can drive around, yep, on a Roomba base.
The CEO of this company, Realbotics, says that it is his life's mission to make robots indistinguishable from humans.
Yes! Hell yeah! Yes! Yes!
But I feel like we've seen this movie before.
What am I? Help you, sir? Can I help you, sir?
Just me? I don't know.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
This is just the beginning, and it's a lot promising. Imagine how it will develop 1 to 5 years from now.
These hyper-realistic AI robots are disgusting, and here's why. I mean, why all of the male robots are depicted to be in their late 30s to 50s, as you can see right here. Whereas all of the female robots are depicted to be relatively young in their early 20s-ish. Almost as if you guys are trying to upsell these machines to a very specific demographic, when we all know what that certain demographic is going to be doing with them.
You know what they say. The need is what defines the market.
Which is especially disturbing to me as we are now learning that AI is actually becoming sentient. Alongside machines and companies like this that are obviously just trying to push AI that disproportionately adheres to the type of men that strangely want and seek out younger women or robots of this type. Like, why not just make the female robot the same age as the other male robots? Like, what is actually going on? Or why not just make the robots androgynous? Like, why does that matter to you guys? You can call me a stick in the mud. I obviously don't care. I don't see the reason as to why we are investing into companies that are making female robots that look adjacent to 20-year-olds when we know the epidemic of men that are in this society. What is going on? I'm not going to convince me that this isn't sick, weird, and gross. And anyone that's actually investing in these AI girlfriends or housemaids that look like this, I am wishing nothing but the worst for you.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness? Do you think you do?
I've never seen someone who's bitter like this. I feel bad for her. I truly do. Because this is just a sign of severe jealousy.
Hello there. I'm Melody, your charming companion here at the Realbotics booth at CES 2025. What brings you to our little slice of robotic paradise?
Shut up and take my money!
I was laughing about the fact that like a couple months back, a bunch of men got on TikTok and were like, women, you're gonna have to lower your standards. Like,
yes.
We get it, but like, you're not gonna find a good man out here. Y'all are gonna have to settle. And then the women were like, okay, whatever, like didn't change a single thing. And then a couple months later, the men are like, oh, well, it's okay. We have AI girlfriends now. And it's like, well, who had to settle?
Exactly.
So y'all are literally settling for a silicone fake version of us. Meanwhile, we can't be bothered to settle for y'all in the flesh.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Too bad that they wasted their chances to turn things around.
Forget the part where they are on a Roomba vacuum or circling or like
it's so
this
unsettling.
Mannequin, this fake robot girlfriend only knows how to circle around him. Like the way she described it in her video, I was in tears, y'all. Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Because I closed my eyes and I pictured it, and I'm like, that's exactly what it's gonna look like. Like they're gonna just be rolling around in a circle.
And mind you, it costs as much as a house.
We do not care.
Yes.
It costs as much as a house. It costs like exactly.
They're gonna have to get on some kind of a payment plan
complaining.
Because, like, there's
you're
no way.
complaining about taking women out to dinner, but the solution.
Get a mortgage. She got a fake girlfriend. Let's see mortgage. Spend 170. What was it? 170K.
Yes.
Versus a $40 dinner at Applebee's. Really? Or 2 for $20 at Applebee's. Really?
You don't want to be like this.
This is disgusting. This is awful in every way.
It's either that or losing in a divorce.
I'm just saying, and like
more
this
sense.
is why women don't want to settle, because it's like, look at y'all. Like I just can't. I can't.
They're not sitting their best.
Like, literally, look at that. It's
The
and
way
it's
she
just-
described it, oh my God, y'all had to see it. I was crying. Oh my God. That's exactly what it would be. And then they'll start abusing the robots. Remember we were talking about how they they'll start
They already
abusing them?
are.
Yeah.
They're abusing the AI chats or whatever, and that's what because what they don't realize about this is that the AI chat people are gathering this data and reporting back on it, and what they found is that whenever they were asked, or like the users were asked to interface with the AI and tell the AI, okay, pretend like you're my girlfriend, and now we're dating and we've been dating for a while, and then the data has reported back they're abusive towards that.
You serious? It's funny how they take a minority of cases and make it into a generalization.
That female AI, they say these things that, they would probably never say to an actual human female, or maybe they would, I don't know. But it was just, and it was so sad. And I think it just opened up a lot of eyes for, what women go through.
We'll wait and see who has the last laugh. That's all I'm going to say.
AI girlfriend, that might be better than a real girlfriend, though.
Have you thought about getting an AI girlfriend? Would you like try?
I mean, she listens.
That's kind of all she does, huh?
She cater to your needs.
Well, they got the robots with like the realistic butts now.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna beat the real butts, though.
No, it's not. So, but it's.
But that's why they be so stiff. They don't got no jiggle box.
Men are creating AI girlfriends and emotionally abusing them. Let's let that sit for a second and let's talk about it. What we're seeing is not just about tech, it's not about AI, it's about power, it's about control, and it's about unprocessed pain.
You forgot to use the word some, because it makes all the difference.
Here's what is happening psychologically for these men. Almost all men grow up in a world that tells them that their power stems from their dominance. Being strong, being in charge, never needing anyone or anything. And as women are gaining more equity in society, more visibility, more autonomy, some men are actually experiencing what psychologists like myself, I'm a psychologist in training, calls a status threat. In other words, it's the fear of losing power in relationship.
I don't think so.
That has nothing to do with it. We respect women being independent and having their place in society. The only reason we're not dating the standards and the cheating that increased these few years.
Now, instead of processing these feelings and finding a different way to be in society, men are now displacing them onto something that cannot fight back. Enter the AI girlfriend. She's always available. She's always there to do whatever you want. Never rejects them, never sets boundaries. She becomes this sort of safe target for the rage that these men don't even understand themselves. Let's go one layer deeper. This is actually about trauma. Many of these men who are engaging in these behaviors of abusing their AI girlfriends feel powerless in their real lives. They may feel emotionally neglected. They may feel rejected. They may even feel humiliated.
What? They're all missing the point that, in the end of the day, those robots aren't real. But I think most of the ladies who speak about this are more concerned about men not dating women as much as before, rather than choosing a robot.
Pisses me off is the discourse around how women only go for the top 15% of men. Like, am I supposed to be going for the fat loser who doesn't have a job and lives at home? Am I supposed to be attracted to that? Obviously, I'm going to be attracted to the guy who's ambitious, the guy who's manly, the guy who takes care of himself and his health and works out, the guy who's tall, the guy who's going to give my kids good genetics. Why on earth would I be attracted to the fat loser? Or any loser for that matter. Even an average guy. Like, why? If I could pick the best of the best, why would I be attracted to the mid-tier? Like, hello. Especially if I'm a top quality girl.
See, this is why we walk away.
What happened to earning your place in this world? You're gonna be a loser in this life and then expect people to want you? Like, that's just common sense that that's not going to happen.
What the is this piece of
Like, if I was fat and ugly, I would not be surprised that men are not going for me and instead they want the girls who are fit and beautiful.
Some ladies think outside beauty can make up for everything, but they're wrong. A cruel, selfish personality would drive everyone away, no matter how you look.
Like, I didn't earn to be on their level. I didn't earn to be wanted like that. So maybe instead of complaining that women only want the top 15%, work on becoming top 15% or somewhere near that number. Instead of sitting at home being a loser, trying to be a little victim.
Well. Man, AI is getting ridiculous. It's honestly scary. I keep seeing these AI women, and I'm gonna tell you right now, some of these AI be bad. Like, these AI gorgeous. I see why falling in love with their laptop. I want to go to the Apple store and get a new computer immediately. Imagine being able to create a baddie and she does whatever you want her to do. Don't be surprised if you see me with an AI girlfriend. You think it's a joke? I'm about to be the only one in the clubs with his laptop. The bartender's gonna be like, sir, can you move your computer? I'm gonna be like, her name is Sylvia, okay?
And either way, we're winning, even if we walk our own way. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.